Well, we are coming close to the surface. Let me raise the observation scope and take a look. First look around. Okay, we are fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes, stop the silent running, and I'm going to go to radar depth. Take this back into the submarine.
Yes,
Accelerate to 1/3.
Get 1/3. Yes, sir.
And well, yeah, seems nothing is close to us. We'll make sure with the radar. So you can see we are breaking the surface with it. And once we are high enough, we should have radar enabled again. Still coming up. Okay, there we are. Radar is active. Mid-range selection, and let's take a look at this. Surprised I'm not picking anything. But it's been a good while. I mean, half an hour without any sound contacts. Probably they are beyond our contact range. Which is good enough for me. Surface the boat.
Surface the boat. Yes, sir. Surface.
And now let me do a couple of check estimations here. How far are we from home? It's from Truk to Midway. Roughly 2300 miles. Okay, so let's wait until we are on surface. Let's accelerate to
Yes,
10
sir.
knots.
Current speed 9.
No,
Yes,
no,
sir.
no,
Current
9 no.
speed
10.
10.
Moving towards north, by the way, because probably the enemy will have moved towards the south. I could have tried to trail them, but honestly there was only a not very, but a medium merchant with them. And I'd rather break contact and try to establish contact with something else. Always in the way. Get out of here. Is there something there? No. Yeah, since we are on the clear, let's accelerate to 10 knots and see how's our current range at 10 knots. Because I want to stay around here for maybe 1 or 2 more days. But I want to know how's my fuel state, of course. Let's accelerate this a little bit. Expedite the process. And that's not 10 knots, but almost. Come on, give me a little bit more.
Current speed. Yes, 1, sir. 0.
There, 10 knots. Okay. Oh shit. We might be in trouble. Oh, no, not really, because we are recharging.
Yes, sir.
Stop the...
Standard propulsion. Yes, sir.
While we are using battery recharge, we are running more engines than we need to keep this speed. Now, how far can we reach with this? Okay, that's bad enough for me not to linger a lot of time around here. I'll give myself 1 more day.
Yes, sir.
Recharge those batteries.
Yes, sir.
And let's establish at 7 knots because we are going to consume less fuel. It's not going to be range efficient, but it's going to be time efficient. I will be burning less fuel per time, saving more for the trip back home. So don't want to come very close to Truk. I'll do another zigzag pattern, roughly up to here.
Returning to course, sir. Yes,
Probably I will take the whole day in covering this, mostly because first we are slowing down a second because I will have to dive during the day, quite probably. But in the meantime, let's see if we can find something else. Actually, I think we might be wasting a little bit of time here. I mean, if I go back, let me do a double check here. From here to here, 1500. From here to here. Yeah, we can go back to the Gilbert, just come close and make an appearance right here. Not really stay in patrol and go back home. And probably I'm going to do that. We are really low on fuel, so we have to be conservative here. And it's already the 24th of November. Convoys must have been all of them already passed. The warning was up to the 22nd of November. So I'm going to try and plot rather a course towards the Gilbert, just to tell the admiral that even while I complied my orders, I also have time to sink a couple transports, you know. It's a little bit of a stretch, I think, but I think we can do it. Let's get going. Well, with this updated course, I'm not going to go directly into the Gilberts, but we should be within 300 miles of the patrol area, which is where our orders were sending us before we did this little detour. I'm thinking I will be able to at least comply with the mission of reaching here. We'll do a fast pass by and oh, this is bad. I really hope I don't have to dive. Well, I'm going to have to dive. Okay, periscope depth 100 feet, reduce speed to 1 knot. I've been receiving a lot of comments about, hey, why are you patrolling those areas? There are no ships there, there are seas. Well, I know they are seas. I mean, the Marshall Islands are never a good hunting ground, and in 1943 is really a desert. Same with the Gilberts, but you have to understand that I'm trying to play this like let's play of an actual commander of a submarine in World War II. A commander of a submarine of World War II couldn't ignore orders. Sure, they could twist them a little bit to more or less apply them to their wishes, but they couldn't ignore them, and they couldn't act as if they had never been issued those orders. If I'm told to patrol the Marshall Islands, I can't go over here because I know there are going to be ships. Because as a commander in World War II, I wouldn't know. I would find ships here, and as a commander, I wouldn't be able to leave my patrol area unless I asked for specific permission to the High Command. And the High Command was mostly telling me to peace off and stay here. Of course, as soon as the orders gave me a chance to just get the hell out of here, I did. I was within striking distance of these convoys, so that's why I diverted myself from the patrol area I was given in the Gilberts to well, to go to Truk and try to hunt those convoys. But that's because the orders allowed me to do that. So when I come back to port and people tell me, well, why did you go to the Gilberts? I will say, look, orders allowed me to do that. Otherwise, I'm not going to do that. And even then, I'm not going to use my historical knowledge of hunting grounds, where shipping was more common, less common, where the Japanese fleet were. I mean, I'm using a mod which is run silent, run rip, which pretty much recreates a lot of the historical convoys we know of that the Japanese ran from the Indies to Japan. So using that knowledge, I can get in advance in a place I know there's going to be a convoy. But what is the fun in that? Using knowledge that I know because I can access to it by using internet to play a game. There's no sense in that if I want to do an immersive let's play of a submarine commander campaign. It's the same. I know not where all, but I know where the main units of the Japanese fleet were in this date, which is currently November the 30th, 1943. And those ships, I don't know where they were. I only have to go to Wikipedia and check their movements. And if I go there within this game and within this mode, I will find them wherever they were in real life. But where's the fun in that? So when I can sink a ship knowing where she's going to be beforehand? Well, there's not a lot in that, right? Okay, we have completed this order. That's more than enough. I've done more than enough, mate. I'm back to base. Which is... Let me check this. Okay, we have enough range. Good. Of course, if we find something here, that would be great. But I'm not holding my breath. Also, I'm not going to do sound dives, because if I do sound dives, I'm going to waste battery, and if I waste battery, I will have to recharge it, and to recharge it, I will use fuel, and I need all my fuel to get back to home. So yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be a pretty short chapter, actually. Was expecting to do a little bit more, but I mean, after thinking that convoy, I thought I had maybe 3-4 more days around there. But yeah, looking at the amount of fuel I had left, nope, not really. And let's face it, I'm not going to find anything around here. We all know how full of life this is. And we have a plane. And it's coming our way.
Yes, sir. Periscope depth.
100 feet.
Yes, sir.
When not. Well, maybe we can get away with even less. 80 feet. Don't want to go very deep, because then I will need more batteries to come up. And again, I'm in a situation where I want to waste as little battery as I can. So once we come back to the surface, we can recharge it as soon as possible. So yeah, let's wait down here for a while and wait for that plane to go away. Well, so far it's been a very uneventful trip. We are roughly 900 miles away from Midway Island. We have more than enough fuel to reach there. We are very low on fuel, but we will be able to arrive without further problems. Okay, let's do a recap of this very eventful patrol. Oh, eventful in practical terms. We did a proper recon. We did a patrol in the Marshall Islands. We sank a patrol ship down there, and then we did another patrol on the southern side of the Marshall Islands. We found nothing, and when we were going to patrol nothing in the Gilberts, because I would have found nothing here, we were given the permission to go here and attack some convoys. Now we'll see what this grants me, but this is a pretty good bounty to come back home with. So I'm hoping at least this time I'll receive some medals. And not only my crew, because my crew has more medals than I do, and that's a little bit insulting, if you ask me. So let's keep on moving. So it's a pretty interesting day, because today, in game, of course, 2 years ago exactly, someone, and I'm not going to look at anyone here, because no one is Japanese, but someone attacked Pearl Harbor, because it's December the 7th, 1943. Now, of course, I'm Spanish, not American. But if I was an American commander in World War II, this day would be quite a little bit of remembering, because of course Pearl Harbor costed a lot of American lives. And it created pretty much the conditions for the Japanese to be slammed during the next 4 years. Well, let's be fair and say that for the first 6 to 9 months the Japanese were the ones slamming people around, right? But since then, let's say that the tide was turned on them. At any rate, It's been 2 years since Pearl Harbor. Remember, man. And let's go back home. And once again, after a long patrol, we are coming back home. I'm really close by, and I'm having some contacts on radar. Let's accelerate time and come even closer. The problem is, of course, with all those new contacts, wow, those are a lot of ships. The time compression is returning to 8 all the time. Each time a new contact is detected. There we go. Well, let's take a look at what's around. What can we see? Some mercants. That's Atlanta. Hello, Mr. Atlanta. Nice to see you. What's there? Patrol boat. Nice.
Single contact.
Another patrol
Bearing.
boat.
355. Long range.
Have a couple fishing boats. And what's this? Somers? This is a Somers class destroyer. If you're wondering why do I know, it's because it's the only US destroyer with twin 5-inch mounts until the gearing. These weren't capable of double purpose, however, they couldn't fire at high angles.
Single contact. Bearing.
So yeah, I
5.
think this is a
Long
Somers
range.
at least. Let's check on that. Somers. Yep, here you have it. Am I good or what? It's this. Okay. What else do we have around here? If we do have something. Yeah, there's another trawler there. There's not much else to take a look at. It's a pity, I was expecting something big. Well, we have a couple of cruisers, we have a Somers. It's always nice to see something like that. But yeah, we don't get to see many warships, and those we do are Japanese, and usually are mummies. So seeing something different is a good change for once. So yeah,
Single contact. Bearing.
let's
4.
end the patrol.
8.
So recon of Kwajalein Lane and Wodye we completed, and deployed to the Marshall Islands and conduct anti-shipping operation we completed, to the southern Marshall Islands and anti-shipping operations completed, deployed to Gilbert Islands. I actually completed that, but I didn't destroy any merchant shipping there because I was running out of fuel. Destroyed 2 merchant ships, 1 warship, total tonnage 15,571 tons. Submarine returning to base. Shiny new types are constantly rolling off the assembly line as the war effort ratchets up. Due to your performance, you've been recommended to receive one of the newer boats as they are commissioned. You could, however, turn it on if you prefer your current one. Do you want a newer submarine? Boy, this is hard. Well, it was not unusual for commanders to be switched after 2 to 3 patrols in their boat to a better one. It was realistic. Do you want probably a Balao class submarine? At this date, they must be on the line already. Will be a Gato or a Balao class submarine? I'm going to say yes. Okay, let's see. What's our new sub?
With the Gilberts taken, our next objective in the Central Pacific area is the Marshall's Archipelago. The offensive started with our land-based bombers, hitting Kwajalein and Wodye atolls. The 5th Carrier Fleet is moving from Hawaii towards Marshall Islands, while Task Force 58, located southeast of the Marshalls, is already pounding Japanese airfields to pieces. Once the Marshalls are taken, the next objective will be the Carolines. The big plan is to shatter the Japanese resistance in the entire Central Pacific area as fast as possible, to be able to move further north towards Japanese homeland. Submarine patrols will be increased in order to cripple Japanese supply lines and troop transports in Central Pacific. Any success against enemy shipping will affect the enemy garrisons in the Marshall and Caroline Islands, and thus support the respective invasions of those islands.
Well, this is one of those things I don't really like about this mod. It's 10th of December and we already have a new submarine. I guess getting a new command would have delayed us for a couple of months to get familiar with the new command, but whatever. Let's see, what do we have? It's a Gato class, USS Garnard, SS-254. We already have an SD-1, it says radar, good. However, our surface radar is worse. Damn it. And we don't have any upgrades? Well, that kind of sucks. We didn't get any new medals. The Mark 18s still cost some... Yep, I have the citation and nothing else. Damn it. Really? I'm getting a worse radar? Well, I'm getting a better air-set radar, however. I guess that's something. And we have an active sonar. I don't really think the trade-off is really worth it, but okay. I liked our long-range radar here. We only have one AA, however. The front one we don't have anymore. Damn it, this sucks. We don't have any modifications. Crap. Okay, medals. Holy shit, everyone is getting a bronze medal but me? Come on! Okay, whatever. One here, one there. So the watts, people, really important. And I'm going to give my radar men the Navy Combination Medal because I depend on them to be my eyes. So yeah, there. When we have promotions, okay. Okay, we only can drag over highlighted guys. Okay, so I want better people where? In the watch. Oh, and we can give him a... Okay, I like this. Well, being there, let's... This guy is going to be a gunner. Good. So it's one officer. Do we have any officer we can promote? No. Okay, back here, torpedo men, rather. And I can't promote anyone else. Whatever. Really, I want... well, whatever. Let's put a couple of these out, and I'm going to put 2 of these in, 2 of these out, 2 of these in. Another Mark 14 back there. We don't have any external reserves, but that's not a problem. I'd rather have them inside. And we have 6 forward torpedoes. That's great. Well, we have a new sub. And how are we going in the lead score? Well, not bad. We are about to enter the top 10. Let's hope that happens soon. And let's see which are our orders for our next patrol. Yes. Well, that's a long ways. But we are now in a sub with a little bit more range. And this area should be really eventful. Northwest of Guam. This should be a good hunting area. But that will be in the next chapter. So, as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.